Hey everyone, Bindu here for Crafty Meraki. Welcome to the Meraki Mini release day. We have a tropical theme release today. A lot of you have already guessed it, but we have some amazing new goodies to share with you as well, other than just regular stamps and dies. So hold tight. I am sharing here the first of these Meraki sparkles, we're calling them. These are gems that are shaped, well, 3 of these are shaped like butterflies, and I'm going to share with you here. This first one is called the Meraki Sparkle Green Butterfly. You can see that gorgeous shine, and there's a dual tone to it. There's a green and a blue tone to it. This is the first one. The next one is a Meraki Sparkle Pink, we call it. This is a pink butterfly, but you can see it has gorgeous shades of pink and red in it. So there's the Meraki Sparkle Pink Butterfly. Next, we have the Meraki Sparkle Rainbow Butterfly, which is, as you guessed it, a rainbow sequin gem, a crystal gem that's sparkles and has the rainbow colors to it. It shines differently in different light. You can see here as I'm moving my hand. So these are the Meraki Sparkle Rainbow Butterfly gems. I keep calling them sequins. Rainbow butterfly gems. Last in our sequins that we're releasing for today is the snowflake. This gorgeous rhinestone. By the way, these are all made of glass. They're not acrylic. They are actually made of glass. And they have this gorgeous, they call it the Aurora Borealis coating because of they look like the northern lights when they shine. So here's the snowflake Meraki Sparkle that we're releasing as well today. Okay, next I'm going to show you the stamps and dies in this release. Starting with this one called Birds of Paradise. Like I said, we have a tropical theme going on today. This one is a gorgeous birds figure stamp set. This stamp has all images, all tropical images of birds. No sentiments included in this one. Gorgeous parrots, gorgeous tropical flowers and leaves in this set. And there's a coordinating die available for this stamp set as well. So, first one, Birds of Paradise. Next up is what we are calling To the Tropics. We have another tropical bird theme stamp set, which is again called To the Tropics. It has more tropical theme images of birds, leaves, and you can see coconuts, pineapple, hibiscus. So lots of tropical imagery going on in this stamp set. Once again, no sentiments in this one. This is a coordinating die that's available for the To the Tropics stamp set. We'll be sharing examples with all of these stamp sets by the design team here shortly. Next is, we couldn't have a summer party, tropical theme party without a pool party, right? So this is a 6x8 stamp set. The other two were 4x8. This is a 6x8 stamp set, which is a pool party, pool themed stamp set with lots of kids playing and a pool and gorgeous pool party images. This one has sentiments like you are one pool friend, lots of punny sentiments. Life is cool by the pool. Life is all about pool days and summer rays. That's my favorite. And like I said, it has the matching coordinating dies that are available as well for this stamp set. Next is This one called Puff to the Beach. It has images of puffins. These are gorgeous birds that are images of puffins. Like I said, once again, this is a 4x8 stamp set that doesn't have any sentiments in it, just the beach themed, cute little lighthouse here, cute puffins, images that are included in this stamp set. This stamp set also has a coordinating die set. It cuts out all of the images in this stamp set. So Puff to the Beach, once again, another tropical theme. And fabulous flamingos here. Flocking Fabulous, this stamp set is called. Again, it has images of these gorgeous flamingos and some tropical flowers and leaves, a pineapple here. This is also a 4x8 stamp set, which has these sentiments, once again, pun-filled sentiments. Remember, you are flocking fabulous. That's the sentiment that's named after the stamp set here. Be a flamingo in a flock of seagulls. Party like a flock star. Life is all about balance. This is my favorite sentiment. Perfect for any occasion. This also has a coordinating die available, Flocking Fabulous. So this is the stamp set 4x8 and the coordinating dies that are available with this stamp set. Next up is, we had to have a floral in here. This is called Reason to Smile, and this has a gorgeous flower bouquet image and some supporting smaller flower and leaf images. It has these buildable sentiments, which you can build your own sentiment with this one big word, smile. For example, smile, you're beautiful. There's always a reason to smile. You make me smile. Smile your cares away, and things like that. So you can build your own sentiment using this one big word and these smaller words that are in the stamp set. Now, this stamp set also has a coordinating die set. This die actually cuts out these flower images and the supporting smaller leaves and the smaller flower, as well as it cuts out the big word smile, because like I said, you can build your own sentiment. So you can cut out the word smile, you can stamp and cut it out, and then you can stamp out your supporting sentiment here using this stamp set. So here is Reason to Smile. Next up is our mermaid themed stamp set, which is called Martini on the Rocks. It has these cute, gorgeously amazing mermaid images in this stamp set. It has some supporting shells and this cute little octopus and some other fishes and seahorses, basically marine life, along with mermaids. This is called Martini on the Rocks. This is also a 4x8 stamp set. It has these incredibly punny sentiments. Let's celebrate. Call my shell phone. I'll have a martini. I'm ready for a martini. And of course, Martini on the Rocks is the sentiment that we named the stamp set after. So here's the stamp set Martini on the Rocks and this coordinating die set that's available for this Martini on the Rocks stamp set. Now I have two more, I should say, new products to the Crafty Meraki line. First up are these gorgeous flower dies that cut out the shape of flowers. We are calling these Meraki Flora. So the first one is shaped like a cone flower, and I'll do my best to show you the die cuts as well. So here's the die cut, one of the die cuts anyway, that this die cuts out. So here's the coordinating, here's the standalone die, which is called Rachel. It cuts out these gorgeous flower shapes. So the first in the Meraki Flora is this die called Rachel. Next up, I have this gorgeous die called April. This one cuts out these tiny little foliage, if you will. I think they're actually flowers, but it has 3 dies. All of these Meraki Floras have 3 dies in them. They cut out You could actually run these through the die cut machine all at the same time. That's what I did. I did not take out the tabs on these. I simply used this hole as one piece, and it cuts out these 3 pieces from one pass through the die cut machine. So here is the Meraki Flora. We are calling these Meraki Flora April Meraki Flora. This one's called April. It cuts out these gorgeous tiny little flower leaf sprigs that you can use for card making. We'll be sharing a lot of examples from the design team soon. But you can also follow Meraki Flora and Meraki Mini, which is the name of this release, to see all the inspiration from our design team. So each of these, like I said, Flora dies has 3 different sizes of the same die, same shape. They're slightly different. Some have, in this case, this one's called Spade. Some have 4, some have 5, 6. So they are slightly different, but it's essentially the same shape. So here is the die that's called Spade. Again, this is number 3 in the Meraki Flora line. There are 3 of these shapes that you can cut out all at the same time, like I did, like I said. So essentially, you take a piece of paper and you cut out the whole die at the same time. So this one is called Spade. This one is called Chloe. This cuts out these gorgeous flowers in, again, 3 different shapes and sizes. But this one is called Chloe, and that's what it cuts out. Again, 3 pieces in this Meraki Flora floral die. Next up, I have what we're calling Maya. So this die is also, once again, Meraki Flora die, but this has 3 pieces as well, and it cuts out this incredibly detailed, gorgeous details on this one, on this flower. So this die set cuts out these little flowers that are in different sizes. And once again, you can do the same thing. You can either separate them and run one individually through the die cut machine, or do what I did and run 3 of them, all 3 of them together through the die cut machine. So here is Meraki Maya. Last one is what's called Kelsey. This one is called Kelsey. Once again, it also cuts out this gorgeous flower die. I do not have a sample to show you. I'm sorry, but we'll be sharing cards made with this flower die. This is called Kelsey. Again, it has 3 pieces, different sizes of the same flower design. This, you can do the same thing. You can cut it out all at the same time, the 3 pieces together, or you can separate them and cut them out individually. Last up in today's release is the mini slimline dies that we're launching. I have to, before I go into the release, I have to give a huge shout out to Jennifer McGuire. This is entirely thanks to her. Jennifer McGuire reached out and said, hey, would you consider making mini slimline size dies? These are catching up and they're coming up. I see the mini slimline dies everywhere. So like I said, Jennifer McGuire suggested, and I thought it would be a great idea to have some of our popular designs that we already released in slimline size available in the mini slimline size. So first up, I'm showing you this one, which we already have in a slimline size, is now available in a mini slimline. This is called Craft Around. These mini slimline dies cut out 3.5 inches by 6.25 inches size. So these dies, they all will cut out your panel in the size, as well as they will cut out this gorgeous detailed design here. Next is one of our popular designs as well. This is called 3-Room Studio. This one cuts out, again, the mini slimline panel in the 3.5 by 6.25 size, and it also cuts out these little rectangle windows, rooms, if you will, with the stitching detail outside and inside these windows. Again, these are all from our popular Slimline Die series. This one's called Wholeheartedly. It cuts out the hearts pattern and also the mini slimline, excuse me, panel. This one is called Round the Block. It cuts out the mini slimline. Sorry, I keep saying slimline. Mini slimline panel, 3.5 by 6.25, and it cuts out these gorgeous 1-inch circles all across, and it also cuts out, and it also adds the stitching detailing to these circles. Next is a classic, Scalloped Frames. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Classic. You can use these on any cards. Again, we have the slimline version released for this timeless frames in May as well. But now we have the same classic scalloped frame nesting dies in a mini slimline size. Once again, these will cut out the frame in the 3.5 by 6.25 inch size. One more popular die here that we have, which is called Bar None. This one also was released in a slimline size, but now is available in a mini slimline size. Again, this cuts out 6.25 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide, and it cuts out these gorgeous bars across. One more classic, we cannot have enough frames, nesting frame dies. This one cuts out a plain rectangular frame die, but it also adds stitching detail on all of the frames. It cuts out 3 different frames and it adds stitching detail on all of the rectangular frames. Again, as I mentioned before, I keep repeating, but some of our very popular dies that we released as slimline dies are now available in a mini slimline size. This is called Bubble Mania, and it cuts out this gorgeous bubble pattern, perfect for your underwater scenes, perfect to go with the Mermaid stamp set, actually. Next is, and this is the last one in the mini slimline die series. This is called You Are My Sunshine. Once again, we released this as a slimline die a couple releases ago, but this one cuts out this gorgeous sunshine pattern in now the mini slimline size, 3.5 inches across and 6.25 inches tall. And these are all the mini slimline dies that we're releasing in this release today. So we have 8 mini slimline dies, 9 mini slimline dies that we're releasing today. The best part about these mini slimline dies is we are offering an introductory price on these mini slimline dies, and they are now available for $31.99. The price will go up to $34.99, which is the regular price for these mini slimline dies after the limited time special, or if we get sold out first of the stock that we have. After the stock gets sold out, then the price goes up. So these are on a limited time special of $31.99. If you are yet to jump on the mini slimline bandwagon, I would say this is a great opportunity to do so. You can add some of these staples like these nesting frames, these hearts. You can add some of these staples to your stash at an introductory price. So grab these while we have them still in stock. And one last die that I want to share with you today before we wrap up. It is called the Mermaid Slimline Die. Our design team member Candace Fisher designed this die. It's called the Mermaid Slimline Die. You can see it cuts out these gorgeous mermaid scales, and it cuts this out in a slimline. So this is a regular slimline die, not a mini slimline. It cuts it out in a 3.5 by 8.5 inch size, and it adds this gorgeous stitching detail to the card panel. This is perfect to go with your mermaid themed stamp. So we're releasing only one slimline die, which is called the Mermaid Slimline Die, along with this mermaid stamp set, Martini on the Rocks. So that is it for today's release. I hope you have enjoyed watching my demo here, my presentation here. I hope you like the products. Please do let me know in the comments what you think of today's release. Do you like these new things that we're trying? Do you like the mini slimline dies? Have you tried mini slimline size? So please, please, please let me know in the comments below. That'll give me an idea. That'll tell me what you guys like, what you want to see more of, what you don't like, what you don't care about. Please do let me know. That's how I get my ideas. That's how I listen to you guys. I read all the comments and I try to incorporate them in our releases. So these products are all live and available now in the online store, so go check them out. I will link to the collection in the description box below, but go check them out on the website, and they're all available for purchase now. Don't forget, the mini slimline dies are on a limited time special, and the special runs out once the stock is sold out. So go grab them while we have them available. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.